Так, у нас появилась настройка. Погнали. Погружение, конечно. Так, а вот и меню. Получается, это первый запуск. Metro Awakening. Смотрим AAA VR-игры этого года. Я уже прошел Бэтмена. Он был хорош. Сейчас посмотрим, как играется Metro Awakening. Тут, смотрю, уже чьи-то руки висят. Это что, нога? Или часть спины? Так, окей. Ну тут уже расчлененка. Это хорошо, значит они не будут стесняться. Так, начинаем хардкор. Если что, в метро я не играл. В метро ни в одну часть. Поэтому в лоре не разбираюсь.
Yes, I'm on my way.
Our great hunt is finally awoken.
Так, крутяк. Конечно, такого погружения от рук, как в Бэтмене, не хватает, чтобы у тебя пальчики гнулись. Ну ладно, это мелочи, хоть и приятные. Перчатки, вау, качество клевое, часики. По-моему, это реальное время, удобно. Это как-то...
Relax, Evgeny.
А краник? Нет. Нет. Да, возможно, предметы в руках так не взаимодействуют. Окей. Все, что я могу схватить, оно отмечается таким контуром желтым, как Half-Life Alyx. Черепушка. Страшная куколка.
Just a moment.
Это вроде прибор для того, чтобы уши смотреть. Что у нас тут? Вау, что это? Это, наверное, потом нам пригодится для противогаза. Я думаю, вот эта аптечка. Ой, ух ты. Так, окей, оставим пока здесь. Пригодится. Вау. Эх, если бы все это можно было использовать. Ну хватит стучать, ну что такое? Ну сейчас я иду. Ну да, я немножко погляжу, но интересно все же. Так. Гитара.
I can hear you in there.
Классно. Так, пианинка. Ну, конечно, она должна работать. Как иначе? Так, ладно. Я думаю, мы сюда еще вернемся. Погнали.
Come, Sergei is waiting for us. Seriously, Serdar, who sleeps during the day? And yes, I know, there is no difference between day and night down here.
I get that you need every man, but I can't just leave this place.
It's not a request. And we'll ensure your wife and kid are protected.
That's not the part that worries me.
You're scared?
What if I am?
We all are, Piotr. Which is why we need you. I'll be waiting for you at the barracks.
Печально.
Doctor?
Good day.
Я доктор. Спит малой. Маленький. Вау, эффекты как Half-Life Алекс. То есть я так понял, здесь невидимая стенка.
Доктор,
Hello.
Nonsense. No Salis don't hunt this far up the tunnels.
Slavers don't rip people's arms off.
Okay, I've heard enough. How am I supposed to sleep tonight?
With a gun underneath your pillow.
Слушай, я не могу садиться.
You likely already heard the rumors, but there was a mutant attack on one of our guard posts. We are preparing a team to take them down. So everyone's a bit tense, as you might imagine.
Oh, great Khan. Go and grab a bottle. I will. Thank you.
Well, guys, let's have a drink. To living.
To life.
Life.
Ah, great stuff.
Yes. Listen to me, Han. You're not a bad guy, but you keep to yourself too much. Always sitting with your books, even talking you into getting a drink and stuff. Lighten up a bit, man.
Yeah, or you'll just end up all alone. I appreciate the advice.
Sergei, bring the man. Sound that.
Секундочку. Мне кажется, так будет приятно. Так, не до выпивки, погнали.
Serdar, get ready. It's gonna get hot.
Отдача ощущается хорошо. Баф в целом.
What's up? Where is everyone?
They flagged us. The station is a bloodbath. We took the women and children out through the side passages. But they can't hold the south entrance. We've got to do something.
Serdar, Kuzmich, follow Sergei. Make your way to the south entrance. Use an explosive to blow it up.
Okay, got it. Let's go.
Погнали.
What are you waiting for?
Как бежать? Расскажите мне, пожалуйста, как бежать. Стой. Так. Передвижение. Игровой процесс. Так, вот так вот. Я думаю, что происходит. Все, меня научили бегать. Нет. Блин, грустно. Где малые?
Grab the explosive.
Интересно. Где она? Я понял.
The explosive.
Поработай, поработай. Я заминирую, только... Воу! Я бегу. Йо!
Okay, come on, we have to go. Let's go. Get to the gate and close.
But wait for us!
I'm running low on ammo.
Shit!
Нет, ребята.
Just do it.
Ай, блин. Зато увидел, как выглядит главный герой. Печально, конечно. Ух ты, целых 10 лет прошло.
Do we rely on our eyes too much? Are we too convinced that the things we can see are real and those we can't see are not? What's true darkness and what's true blindness? Open your eyes and you shall see.
Ой-ой-ой.
Or
Это
you
часть
shall
пилы. Я не показал.
Sometimes one must get into an utter darkness in order to begin to see.
Стоп, это же главный
We
герой.
avoid the
Не понял.
darkness because it hides things
Или
that
это не
make it
главный
too
герой?
horrible for us even to imagine.
Блин, бедная женщина. Сколько людей здесь помнят.
It's the unspeakable that scares us. The unspeakable that the darkness holds within. It's the acid that corrodes the limits of the world we think we know. When the entire world gets immersed in the dark, you can't avoid it any longer. You can only embrace it.
Жесть. Это сейчас было похоже на коску сверхглубокую.
What? I'm sorry, did you say something?
Are you okay?
I've been yelling at you, but you just kept standing there, staring off into space. Flap thought you were one of those boogeymen the exhibition guys were babbling about. He almost shot you.
I'm fine. I just had the strangest feeling of deja vu for a moment.
Deja vu, huh? Isn't that what they call it when you experience a memory from a past life?
Past life? Pfft. It's a misfiring of electrical discharges in your brain, causing an illusion, nothing more.
If you say so.
Now,
мне
if
говорит
you don't
доктор.
mind, I'd like to get back home.
Oh, I'm sorry, of course. Turn the key to start the trolley. Be safe, Serdar.
I'll be all right.
Погнали, такова она жизнь в метро. Все разрушено. Да? Что? Вау. Прикольно. Я могу вот так вот стать. Могу залазить. Блин. Ну или хотя бы, по крайней мере, пока не могу.
Thank God you are back. Max has been up my butt asking where you are literally every 5 minutes.
Tasha, treating drunken merchants for radiation sickness rarely goes as planned.
He said to send you down to the mushroom farm as soon as you turned up. And word of warning, our station chief is not in one of his better moods.
I look forward to seeing one of those firsthand someday.
Интересно, здесь баррикады. Оу, я тебя даже сначала не заметил. Что? Почему я застрял тут? Ну ладно.
Akademiczeskaya. Hansa leaves us alone. The Reds leave us alone. The Nazis leave us alone. Even the mutants leave us alone mostly. Life's good, yes? But consider this. It's 2028. We survived a nuclear apocalypse and radiation, and all the shit life has thrown at us since. But you tell me, where is everybody? I don't mean Moscow or Russia. I mean the world. We're down here, pissing all over each other's territory, like Metro Station is the goddamn Winter Palace or something. Even under the surface, it's not like we're hard to find. But you're telling me not one plane survived on the entire planet? No one's ever figured out how to contact a single satellite? Or maybe, just maybe, we're not even part of that world anymore. What if the bombs didn't change the world? They moved it to an alternate dimension. Don't look at me like I'm crazy. I'm telling you, open your feeble little minds and really listen to what I'm saying. We're here in the Akademiczeskaya. Hansa leaves us alone. The Reds leave us alone. The Nazis leave us alone. Even the mutants leave us alone.
Oh, hey Serdar. Max isn't in his office. If you go through the living quarters, you might still catch him.
Окей.
Wow! They've got so many different types of mushrooms here.
Huh? I told you, you would like Akademiczeskaya.
Everything's so nice here. And we are going to stay? Like, for good?
Порох, охотничий бездымный, лось. Стоп, не порох, это же не еда. Может быть, я чего-то не знаю.
Mushrooms! Get your mushrooms!
Вау! Пушки! Хочу. О, я вижу дробовик, калаш, да, и токарев.
Fresh from the farm! Come feed your bellies!
Best price for scrap, right here.
You won't find pre-war stock like this anywhere in the metro.
Save yourself a trip to the tunnels. We take the risk so you don't have to.
Mushrooms! Get your mushrooms!
Так, ну по ощущениям пока что метро уступает Бэтмену. Бэтмен был прям очень иммерсивным. Но графика здесь, конечно, вау. Просто вау. Это максимальные настройки, что я смог выставить. Максимум. И тут очень красиво. Вау. Очень приятное место, я бы сказал. Грибная ферма.
Did you know fuchsia is a color?
Yeah, like hot pink.
Есть такой баг небольшой. Тут вот свет идет почему-то прям в лицо лупит. Ни с чего. Вау, что это такое? Имена от персонажей, как будто бы отблески от глаз. Так, конечно, хорошо. Что? Вау. Здесь же есть какие-то приборы, найти Макса на грибной ферме. Так, я на грибной ферме, по сути.
Ah, Vladimir. How's this stomach? Good. So much better. I owe you, Doc.
Happy to help, but no more rat kebabs for a while.
Did she leave a note or
Red
anything?
kebab.
No, was just there 1 second and gone the next.
can't even
Вау.
imagine.
Это выглядит очень абстрактно.
That's the metro. A friend of mine's entire family.
Окей.
God, I need a drink. All that work for what?
Алкоголики, они такие.
Somebody else deal with this mess. I'm done.
Это есть грибная ферма.
Oh, hey, Serdar. Have you talked to Max yet? I heard there's trouble at the mushroom farm.
No, I'm on my way to see him now.
Max, Serdar's here. He went that way.
1 second. Yeah, send him in.
Так, загрузочка.
Peaceful out of this place with your own two hands. You checked them again. That girl had to go somewhere.
Так, возможно, это что-то настройками света. Ох, я могу еще увеличить, а это не могу. Стоп.
No, we've
Что?
been over this.
В общем, все каким-то
I gotta
магическим
go.
образом
Max
починилось.
out. Want to switch jobs? Maybe you should chase runaways and assholes all day and let me run around playing doctor for a while. I've got a very healthy list of people I'd like to stab with a needle, let me tell you.
I think you may want to work on your bedside manner.
Don't even start. You and your wife are not my favorite people right about now.
Yana, has something happened?
Has something happened? He asks. If by something, do you mean did your wife destroy our mushroom farm because she heard the voice of her dead son again? Because if so, then yes, something happened.
Is she all right?
She's a lot better than her mushroom farm. Shut it off! Shut it off! Fuck! And there's more in there where that came from. 5 years to build this steam system. Hundreds of issues to consider. You know what scenario never came up? What if you can't hear the voices of the dead inside your pipes?
I don't understand. Yana was doing so well. I'll take care of it, I promise.
Yeah, well, you've promised 500 times already. I'm up to my eyeballs in bullshit today, so I don't need any more, okay? Sorry. Go check on your wife. But then, you come see me. Friend or not, this station is my wife. This has to be the end of it.
Так. Заперто. В принципе, ты не должен. Стоп. Стоп. Эта ручка не крутится. Так. Погнали. Так и должно быть? Или тут что-то сломали? Ладненько. Или какая-то спецопция? Очень легко ощущается подъем наверх, прям я очень легенький. Ну, пока пока ощущается, как будто я просто брожу по темным коридорам.
Quite the mess your wife made, Doc. Climb down that ladder and help us clean it up, perhaps.
Так, хорошо. Помогу сейчас. Че нет? Так, прикольно.
Unless we cut the pressure to these pipes, one of these leaks is going to roast someone alive. That's doing it. Keep it up.
Здесь тоже.
There might be a valve downstairs.
Видимо, вот это и была грибная ферма. Была. Так, я не пойду, пока не... Ух. Научным опытом. Я включу еще... одну. Так, может быть, я просто пропустил. Так, здесь у нас не было. Нет. Я сейчас в Москве. Это, конечно, кайф. Хотя я не знаю, куда еще можно отсюда выбраться. А вот. Пожалуйста. Ну, конечно, нормального прохода нет.
Dr. Iskanderov, sorry you have to jump across the catwalk, but you can imagine who you have to thank for that one.
Yana!
She obviously can't hear me.
Что ты делаешь? Вот она. Приколистка.
So, I miss my calling as an interior decorator. Okay, go on then.
Симпатичный персонаж.
I know you're dying to start doctoring me.
Max said you are petty. You feel up to telling me.
Do you is the question. Stop taking my haloperidol.
You what?
Keep in mind I was still taking them when I decided to stop.
We've been through
Please,
this.
Serdar, it hurt me. Your meds didn't make me lucid. On the contrary, they kept obscuring my ability to hear, but I was so desperate to hear.
No. Hallucinations are not trivial.
What you assume are
You
hallucinations.
hear voices. No one else.
The fact that you won't even consider any alternative is the reason I threw the haloperidol out in the first place.
You threw them away?
None of you have ever heard Petya's voice, so how can you know what I'm hearing?
Because he died, Yana. He died, Yana. 15 years ago. And you can't hear an 8-year-old boy for 15 years. Where's the shutter?
Back there, through the vent. I think there's a valve in the maintenance shaft.
Паутинка.
That did it! Thank you for cleaning up another one of my messes.
Блин, что здесь с трубами творится? Жесть.
Max mentioned a young girl who disappeared from the station. Could you have overheard someone discussing?
No, mister, there has to be a reason for everything. I didn't hallucinate my son's voice because of a bunch of gossiping busybodies.
For all things, there is an explanation. Even the ones too terrible to accept.
I can't exactly tell that to Petya, can I? I'm sorry. It wasn't fair. Not when you're only caring for me.
My love is not something you ever have to apologize for. It is free.
God, you're savage. Go on. Run back to your boyfriend, Max. I heard him whining for you to go see him once you made sure I wouldn't burn anything else down. I think I've earned a little hard labor. Just give me some time, okay? That did something. Looks like I can reduce some of the pressure from here.
Погнали дальше. Та-та-та-та-та. Закрыто.
Max passed through a while ago. I guess you saw what happened at the farm then.
It's being taken care of. Thanks.
Serdar, Max is back. He's up in the office.
Hello.
I believe you called for a doctor.
I don't hear a knock on the door.
You're a child.
I'm the boss.
The way this jungle is growing, we may never have to repopulate the surface.
I doubt God invented plastic with nuclear winter in mind. But hey, a fake garden is better than no garden at all, eh? How is Yana?
Pretending her husband isn't a hot-headed, insensitive ass.
You know what? Good. Say stupid shit more often. Your two are so lovey-dovey as it is. I literally throw up in my desk at least once a day.
She was trying so hard to be reasonable.
My friend, I've watched you both in your several lifetimes worth of bullshit just to try and make her feel halfway human again. Trust me, your wife knows that.
Let us hope so. In any event, the more pressing concern is that it appears Yana has run out of her haloperidol. That's why she lost her edge.
You and bad timing, pal. The stalker who tracks down your fancy medical stuff, very talented lady I used to run with named Nata. She was supposed to make a delivery over a week ago, which is long enough that I think I may have to strike Nata out of my little romantic birthdays calendar, if you know what I mean. Though I do know the route she usually takes.
Could the medication still be there somewhere?
The goddamn Holy Grail could be there.
Max, why don't you just tell me where the route is?
Because you'll go. And from here, the first thing you'll hit is a Nosalis Dam. That's probably the most relaxing part of the trip.
You forget, I am not, shall we say, inexperienced when it comes to Nosalis.
Oh, right. You're all stationed. Sorry. Anyway, normally I'd hire some poor suckers to go, but since we're running low on poor suckers right now, my lovely voice in your ear will have to do. Stick it to your shoulder like this, voice activated. State of the art, when there was a state of the art. It's almost like living in the future. And for times when my wisdom alone does not suffice.
О, да.
I've heard they don't do much without those bullets.
You want an empty clip, just to look cool? Be my guest. Go on, smart guy. Take it. Yes, I know. Very pretty. Now do me a favor and holster it while you're in the station. Okay, cowboy? We have to at least pretend we are civilized down here. Lucky for you, the same supply cart that dropped Gorky Park off here is still out on the station. And since nobody killed Akim on his way back here, his spare ammo should still be in the trolley as well.
Max, you there?
1 sec. Truck 2, call me when you find the ammo. Okay, I'm here. Let me find the ledger.
Прикольно.
Okay,
Есть
go
даже
ahead.
анимация нажатия на кнопку.
Yes, I know. Wait, let me check. Hey, Serdar!
Что такое?
Are you sure you don't want to let Yana know you're leaving?
I'm sure.
Alright, your call.
Понятно, камера где-то здесь посередине.
I went through the trouble of draining
Воу,
a few bottles,
интересное место.
you know, give you something to shoot at. Show me that Tokarev Max gave you. Next, grab this magazine and insert it into your Tokarev.
Погнали.
Insert that magazine into your Tokarev.
Вау. Механика клевая.
Go on, get a feel for the trigger. You're empty. Here is a new magazine. You're empty. Here is a new magazine.
Погнали. Так, я отправился в какое-то путешествие. А именно за лекарствами. Просто вот так сразу. Это, конечно, неожиданно.
I don't know if you handled that kind of trolley before, but Akim was complaining it's hard to start. Admittedly, Akim is an idiot.
Вау. Клемма. Угу. Блин, какая вот эта мощная фигнюшка, да?
Serdar, Yana won't like that you left without a word.
I've burdened
Конечно,
my
не
wife
понравится.
enough.
Hey, give yourself some credit. The day is still young.
Так, в токареве, я так понял, 8 патронов.
Let's just focus on getting your wife's medicine.
Раз,
Right.
два, три,
Where do we
4,
find
5,
her?
6, 7. Один я
Nathan her
выстрелил, один
caravan
патрон.
avoided a lot of Metro's less desirable elements by taking a route that's a bit, shall we say, off the beaten path. Hope you're in the mood for a little sightseeing.
For a pillar of the community, you certainly do have some colorful associates. And to think, you gave up the romantic life of a stalker.
To get off the surface. You're damn right. Imagine the worst hellhole of a station you've ever lived in. That's still a day spa compared to the kind of shit I went through out there. Quite like you said, surface is hell nowadays. You guys do live in paradise.
The end of the line is fast approaching, my friend.
Вот мы и приехали. Окей. Немножко побеседовали.
Okay.
Немножко
Hop off
вспомнили
and head
Бэтмена.
over across the other set of tracks. You should find a reinforced door off to your left.
Наверное, речь идет об этой двери. Я не думаю, что здесь должны быть где-то патроны пока что. Да.
Aha! The good old Soviet stuff. 100 years later, still working.
This piece was probably built in the 60s. Some impressive equipment here.
The museum kept a backup generator for security and stuff like that.
Это хоррор
Which
момент.
museum? The Tretiakov?
Ну, пока не хоррор.
Yana and I went on our first date here.
Well, before you get too misty-eyed, Nata's route doesn't go through the museum itself.
Still, I haven't been here since, well, since before Yana and I split back then. We met when we were in university. I picked the museum for nothing because I felt I needed to come across as more refined.
Right, because everyone thinks you're such a savage.
Дикарь-доктор. Симпатично тут. Что у нас тут? Это патрон. Секунду. Блин, какие маленькие сапожки. Ёкарный бабай. Так, как узнать, сколько у меня здоровья? Приятно. Клево. Патрончики. Стоп, что это за пистолет? О, так он и не пустой. Подожди, вот мой токарь. Нет, я взял другой. Так, для начала, ой. Положим это тут, достанем вот этот. Другая моделька. А так, в принципе-то... Патроны забираем. Ладно, я уже иду. Да. Интересно. Кусок болта. Либо болт в текстурке. Иди сюда. Лишь бы патрон на них всех хватило. Что?
Should not be surprised to find lions.
Те патроны кончились. Да. Видимо, это из того, что режим хардкор. Блин, они померли от истощения, походу. Страшные. По итогу у меня осталось 4 патрона. Я теперь не смогу ни одного крысеныша убить, могу только отпугивать их. Ладно. Будем исходить из того, что имеем.
The entrance to the archives is a couple levels above you, on the opposite side of the escalators.
I remember waiting for Yana at the top of those escalators. We agreed to meet here at noon. I'm there waiting, watching face after face rise in front of me on the top of the escalator. I waited 3 hours, and at 3:06, I get a tap on my shoulder, and there's Yana behind me, with her arm in a sling.
So in other words, neither of you knew how to take a hint.
She called us stubborn.
Давай. Так, интересно. Значит, я недавно ходил вот тут. Ну, зомбиков я не боюсь, потому что зомбихов тут нет. Труп как труп, типа, ну фиг с ним. На-на-на-на-на.
I'm about to confirm those mutant den rumors of yours.
Не круто. Дети мудила. Че надо? Пошел нафиг отсюда. Так. Сдохни, блин.
I'm out of clips.
Да. А, не сюда.
I'm out of filters.
Тупик.
I'm out of clips.
Так, видимо, я близко к поверхности. Стало холодно.
Signs for the museum, but the radiation levels are spiking something fierce.
I didn't expect you'd be anywhere quite that toasty. Knowing Nata, she will have stored the gas mask on her route where it's needed. Look for it.
I'm out of filters.
Так, братанчик, я надеюсь, не задохнешься, потому что...
Got it.
Good. Keep an eye out for extra filters. You may need them. Now, hide that ugly face of yours and make your way across. And please, do me a favor. Be sure you check your watch now and again. It will let you know when your filter is going to run out.
Эй, стой! Да стрелять я, видимо, буду редко. Блин. Иммерсивно. Не понял. Вау. Его поверхности. Время пошло. Патроны. Ладно, не будем здесь задерживаться. По-быстрому все обыскиваем. Чё за
Someone's
тварь?
thrown up a dead Nossalis above the archives.
Who the hell would do that?
I'm more interested in how they did it. It's far too elaborate, even with a handful of men.
I've heard all kind of tales on things that go beyond the possible. You know, monsters whose existence you can't explain.
Oh, come on. Monsters are just those animals we humans haven't studied properly yet.
One can see a rookie who's venturing into hell for the first time. It's hell, stupid. It just exists. And its rules change before you can understand them. So that it can kill you and eat your soul.
Now you're talking souls. Was it you, perchance, who stole Yana's goods?
Case solved, Sherlock. Alright. Natha's route runs down the staircase on the opposite side of that room.
The Nossalis had something painted across its chest.
At the museum. You don't say.
Looked like a snake or something of that sort. You heard of anything like that?
Блин, опять
Could
патрон.
be just us, good old humans.
Я должен был
Metro's full
попробовать.
of all sorts weirdos doing creepy shit.
I quite like the human explanation.
Есть! По-моему, это другие патроны. Автоматные как будто бы. Блин, все вырубается. Найс. Окей. Максимум с собой могу, видимо, 3 фильтра носить. Так. Ищем. Вот. Патроны. Фильтры. Заперто.
What's funny?
Well, funny may not be the right word, but it just occurred to me that our last trip here also involved Yana becoming obsessed with a ghost.
Now you're just making stuff up.
The way Yana's mind worked, it was intoxicating. I never could keep up with that woman, but that's what made her thoroughly irresistible. We'd been to an exhibit of local Buryat artists celebrating their Mongolian heritage, where Yana became convinced I was the living reincarnation of Genghis Khan.
What? Was Peter the Great taken?
She became so enamored of the idea, she convinced me to undergo hypnotic regression, as if I'd suddenly remembered this entire past life she'd invented for me.
You actually did it?
You've met my wife.
Point taken. So what did you see when you were hypnotized?
I couldn't remember anything, really. But Yana and the doctor showed I was quite a convincing warrior.
You never told me this one. Sardar Khan, oh, that's hilarious.
Don't laugh. I told that story one too many times at my old station. How would you like to be forever associated with a man who murdered millions of people?
I'd be fine with that, actually. But hey, I guess there's hardly anyone as different from Genghis Khan as you in the universe.
This is all such cheap nonsense. Past lives after lives, all alike. That's psychotherapy before psychotherapy. Allowing cavemen to cope with the fear of death, promising them a continuation.
Пистолет, нет. Просмотр. Крутяк.